In 1776, there were no plantations in Milledgeville. There were no plantations in Milledgeville. Keep that in mind. All right, this is a 1776 map of Georgia, which the map is kind of off a little bit. From my research, Florida was not this far up, right? And this is supposed to be the Okmulgee, which is kind of going east to west. It does in a sense, but it definitely goes from north to south and then flows east to west. And this is the Oconee. But let me show you what it looks like today, because you got to think about it. These are early map makers, so they don't have the tools and all the stuff technology we have, but they have the Okmulgee going like this, which it did go here, but it actually went up. But see, this lets you know all this was uncharted. They hadn't been here. They hadn't been up in this area. Okay, but this line essentially right before this Oconee River. So you think about all this: Baldwin, Wilkerson, Lawrence, because that's how you get from Milledgeville here, Savannah here. Now today's map, here you go. Here's Macon here. Now here's the Okmulgee here. You see how it goes up? Now they could have done it with waterways, but this is where it went up north to south in Oconee. See, this is Lake St. Clair here. This is Milledgeville, and it comes down here. And this is the Altamaha River, where Oconee and the Okmulgee go in together. But let's go back to that other map. But I just want to kind of show you the early map is kind of off because it shows the Okmulgee going east to west, and it really goes north to south. Let me show you. But yeah, 1776, it shows you this is Georgia. So when this country became a nation, Milledgeville was unsettled land. Keep that in mind. And for those people may say, oh, everyone knows that. I didn't think of it from that perspective. I didn't look at it from that perspective, right? I looked at it like Georgia was a state, and then they came together. All of Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. I felt like all that stuff was already settled, and then they had the Civil War, and then those states went over to there. But no, they conquered land as they went. Here, look, 1776. This is the map of Georgia. What they claim this is Florida, but this is can't. They couldn't have went this far because they don't have the river right? But you can see the river from here, so they could see it. They could see Milledgeville, but they were not there. We're gonna dive a little bit more deep.